Good morning students, welcome to you all 12th standard commerce. In this video we are going to discuss unit 9 entrepreneurial development, chapter 25 government schemes for entrepreneurial development. Okay, so topic we are going to see government of India support for innovation and entrepreneurship in India. Second topic, India's effort at promoting entrepreneurship and innovation. So we will see one by one. First we are going to discuss government of India support for innovation and entrepreneurship in India. Government of India's support for innovation and entrepreneurship in India. So the government of India has undertaken several initiatives and instituted policy measures to foster a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship in the country. So the government of India introduced many policies. Okay, so with a significant and unique demographic advantage in India, however, has immense potential to innovate, raise entrepreneurs and create the jobs for the benefit of the nation and the world. So what is that? That means unemployment is a very challenge problem in India. Okay, so in recent years a wide spectrum of new programs and opportunities to nurture innovation, set up the innovation have been created by the government of India across a number of sectors, namely agriculture, chemicals and fertilizers, finance, commerce and industry, communication and information technology, corporate affairs, culture, food processing, housing and urban poverty alleviation, and science and technology, etc. So financial assistance, insurance, subsidy, training helps, early stage tech startup and business loans, special incentive is provided to set up a new enterprise for entrepreneurs. Okay, understand? So second we are going to discuss India's efforts promoting entrepreneurship and innovation. So first one, Startup India. So through the Startup India initiative, Government of India promotes entrepreneurship by mentoring, nurturing and facilitating startups throughout their life cycle. So since it launched in January 2016, the initiative has successfully given a head start to the numerous aspiring entrepreneurs. So a fund of funds has been created to help startups gain access to funding. So Startup India, it was a new policy started by the government of India in order to promote the more entrepreneurs in the country. So this scheme mentor and nurture in the facilitator the entrepreneur so start up the business in India. That is called the Startup India. Next we are going to discuss Make in India. Make in India. So this scheme is designed to transform India into a global design and manufacturing hub. So Make up in India, this scheme is mainly designed to transform India into global design manufacturing hub. Hub means meeting place where you have the manufacturers center, that is called a hub. So the Make in India initiative launched the September 2014. So it came a powerful call to India's citizens and business leaders. Okay, so this scheme is very powerful call given not only to the Indian citizen business leaders, it was for all potential partners and investors around the world to come have a set up manufacturing centers in India. Okay, so potential partners and investors around the world to centralize the information about the opportunities in India's manufacturing sector. So this has in turn helped procure investments, foster invention, innovation, develop the skills, product, intellectual property and build best in the class manufacturing infrastructures. Okay, so next we are going to discuss Atal Innovation Mission, AIM. So AIM is the government of India's endeavor to promote a culture of innovation and entrepreneurship. So and it serves a platform and promotion of world class innovation hubs, grand challenges, startup business and other self-employment activities, particularly in technology-driven areas. So AIM is the Government of Indian policy. So this is promote mainly the culture of innovation and entrepreneurship, and it serves the platform of promotion of world-class innovation hubs and grand challenges, startup business and other self-employment activities, particularly in the technology-driven areas. Next one, support to training and employment program for women, STEP. So STEP was launched by the Government of India, Ministry of Women and Child Development to train women who have the access to formal skill training facilities, especially in the rural area. So STEP was set up by Government of India in order to mainly for women who have the access formal skill training facilities, especially in the rural India. So the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship and NITI, National Institution for Transforming the Indian, formally is called a Planning Commission. So AGOC recently redrafted the guidelines of the 30 years old. So they read after the 30 years old initiative to adopt the present day-to-day needs. So the program impacts skills in several sectors such as agriculture, horticulture, food processing, handlooms, traditional crafts like embroidery, travel and tourism, hospitality, and computer and IT services. Jan Don Aadhaar Mobile, JAM. JAM for the first time is a technological intervention that enables the direct transfer of subsidies to intended beneficiaries and therefore eliminates all intermediaries and leakages in the system, so which has a potential impact of lives millions of Indian citizens. Next, Digital India. So the Digital India initiative has been launched to modernize the Indian economy to make all the government services available electronically. So the initiative aims at transforming the India into a digitally empowered society under knowledge economy with universally access to goods and services. So this is called the Digital India. Next one, Stand Up India. It was launched in 2015. Stand Up India seeks to leverage the institutional credit for the benefit of India's underprivileged. So Stand Up India's main aim is enabling the economic participation of women, SC/ST, and share the benefits of Indian growth. So its aim at enabling the economic participation of women entrepreneurs, scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, and share the benefit of Indian growth with the above mentioned categories. So towards this end, at least one woman and one individual from the SC or ST communities is granted loans between rupees 10 lakhs to 1 crore to set up greenfield enterprises in manufacturing services or the trading sector. So what they do, at least one woman SC/ST communities loan is granted between rupees 10 lakh to 1 crore, mainly set up in the green world enterprises in manufacturing services, the trading sector. Next, trade related entrepreneurship assistance and development, TRADE. This scheme is envisaged to address the critical issues of access to credit among the India's underprivileged women. So the TRADE program enables the credit availability to interested women through the non-governmental organization NGOs. As such, women can receive support of registered NGOs in both assessing loan facilities and receiving counseling and training opportunities to kick-start proposed enterprises in order to provide the pathways of women to take up non-farm activities. So TRADE, so this was set up by government. Purpose, what is the purpose? Purpose of credit facility, give the credit facilities for women. So this scheme is credit availability through the NGOs. Next one, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, PMKVY. So a flagship of initiative of the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. This is a skill certification initiative which aims to train youth in industry relevant skills to enhance employment opportunities for livelihood creation and employability. Okay, so next one, National Skill Development Mission. So this scheme was unveiled in July 2015. The mission aims, what is the main aim of national skill development? Building a synergies across the sectors in the terms of skill training activities. So with the vision, with the look to build a skilled India, make a skilled India, it is designed to expedite the decision making across the sectors to provide a skills at a scale without compromising on quality or speed. So next one, Science for Equity, Empowerment and Development, SEED. So SEED aims to provide the opportunities to motivate the scientists and field level workers to undertake the action oriented location specific projects for socio-economic gain, particularly in rural areas. Okay, SEED is only helped the particularly in the rural areas. So SEED emphasizes the equity in development so that the benefits of technology accrue to vast section of the population, particularly the disadvantages. I hope you all understand this topic, whole topic. You will see next class. Thank you.